Hey guys, Jesse with Texas Bushcraft, out of my personal space with Troy, aka Stick Horse, and Mike, aka Long Bowman from the forum. Came out here to shoot a couple videos, gonna have an overnighter, maybe take you along for the ride. But this video in particular is gonna be a Bowdrill video. I'm gonna try to get it from start to finish. I'm gonna try to use all Chinaberry. It's really prevalent around here, plus it's really lightweight and really easy and really soft to use. But I'm going to go ahead and start now, and there's plenty of Chinaberry around, so I'll see you in a minute. So this is one of the wood piles that was left from the gathering in May, I believe it was. And there's plenty of wood in here. I'm not 100% sure on what all of it is. I think it's actually mainly Chinaberry. I'm pretty sure that this is here. So I'm going to split this down right quick, see if I can get a good, close to 1 inch straight board off of here. It's already split halfway, so I think we'll be pretty good on that. And then I've already got a spindle that I found earlier when I was setting up my my hammock and tarp. So I'll show you that now. I'm going to go ahead and grab my knife and start splitting this wood here. Let's see if we can get a good board coming out of this. You can see that it's already got a split in it right here, so I'm just going to use that. That's my starting point. This is a pretty large piece of wood. I think just the tip of my knife might be coming out, but it should split pretty easy. Yeah. You can hear that. It even sounds soft. So, if I'm lucky, I might be able to get a good piece off of here again. Oh, it's already going at an angle. Oh, there's a big knot right here, that's why. So that's probably not going to be any good. Yeah. But that's about the width. I'm going to want it right here, but you can see that's not going to be good. This might be kind of hard to split. I'm seeing knots everywhere.
Gonna make you a horse board?
Yeah.
Here's some Chinaberry.
Look at that. Mike's showing up to the rescue. Good, because this stuff is not splitting like I want it.
Put that up, that's Chinaberry.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. You got a bearing block?
Not yet. I know there's a pile of bones over there. I'm gonna see if I can get a good one. So this is perfect. I'm gonna go off center just a little bit in the hopes to get that.
Well, you want to split it twice. You want to split it about a 1/4 inch. There you go.
So we got some knots in it.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. You just don't have to take clear of them. There you go. That's about right. Here. Put it on top of that piece of wood right there in front of you.
This one?
Yeah. Use that for a base. You're absorbing too much into the ground.
There we go. It's already off kilter, but I think we'll be good. Yep.
Got that other end's good right there. That end, top. There you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shave this down a little bit, get a flat piece.
There you go. That'll make a good. You can even split that down the middle again. Not down the middle, but in two. Split it in two. Make it smaller, a narrower part for it. Be easier to carve.
So I think this will be our hearthboard. We'll see what happens with that. And we got a spindle here already. Next is the bow. We'll start looking for that. That's one of the pieces that I find most difficult to acquire, only because I'm kind of anal about the size and actual bend of my bow. So I'll start looking for that. So here's the bow we're going to use. It's just about the length of my arm. It's got a good curve to it. It's green. It's got a little bit of flex to it, which I kind of like. And so what I'm going to do now is, this Chinaberry is pretty soft. I'm kind of worried about splitting it in the middle here, but I'm going to give it a go. I've never really tried that with Chinaberry, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm not that big fan of using bank line as the string on my bow. It seems to tar up the spindle. Well, every time that I've ever used it. And so what I try to use is paracord. It holds the spindle a little bit easier for me, at least that I've found, and doesn't tar up like the bank line does. And I've actually had bank line pop a few times on me, and it seems like most of the time the reason why your cordage will break is that it's rubbing against each other itself, I guess, and it'll heat up and eventually break, or you know, that's one of the problems with bank line as the cordage for the Bowdrill, because it's really susceptible to heat. So when it's rubbing up against each other, it's going to get hot, and eventually it's just going to wear out. So I'm going to cut a few notches in this stick here with my Baco. Hopefully it doesn't split out. But if I think it will, I'll just bind it a little bit. I wish I had a smaller saw. This would be easier. Just an overhand knot at one end. We'll drop it down in there. Pull it to that knot.
That's ridiculous. That's awesome, man.
We'll see how much we need here.
Pretty good.
You get your hand of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So you don't want the cordage on the bow to be very tight at the beginning, because it's got to wrap around the spindle. And if you get it too tight, then you're going to find that when you start get going, it's just going to fly out. I've done it too many times. So I found the area where the bones are, but there's no bones that actually be suitable for what we need. Let me show you. Let's see what we got. This might work. It's kind of small. I don't know. We'll try it out. But I'm gonna go head down to the river right here. Look for a either pretty thick shell, which is gonna be unlikely, or possibly a smooth river rock with a divot in it. It's about hand size, just so I don't go back with just the bone that might not work. Getting pretty warm outside. It's going to be 95 today, which isn't too bad compared to the last time I was out. It was 102. I'm assuming it's around noon. A little bit of a breeze. Wouldn't hurt to have more though. Alright, so I think I found what I'm looking for. And it's this. The thing is palm shaped. I mean, it fits in my hand perfectly, and the hole is right dead center in my palm where I'm going to be having most of my pressure. The only problem I see is it's a little thin. It's not as wide as I'd like it to be, but I can fix that by whittling down the spindle to fit it. So we're going to take this and the bone back and see what we can do.
Polyester, I mean, it doesn't work well. But anything cotton.
That's awesome. Thank you.
And just like making a spark kit, you don't need a fancy flint or a file. Just snap it, rotate it off the sides. Just a little spark. And you carry a little bit of
Yeah, but it's like riding on it.
Go up and get you one of them green leaves hanging off that tree right there. That's all you really need. There you go. That'll catch it. It's some cold. Correct. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
gotta put it out.
Hey, got one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright guys, so let me go over what happened. 2 spindles later and 2 holes later. Let me go over what happened. The spindle was too small, the diameter. A switch, it's the exact same material, Chinaberry, just a larger limb, but it's about twice the size of this one. And you can see I drilled right through that first hole. The notch wasn't far enough in and the spindle was too thin. This paracord also, it started getting like almost as if the outside sheath, if you want to call it that, was melting, and it became really really slick. But I kept with it, used the same piece. I gave up and cut off the end because it was bothering me too much. But it took a little effort, it took a couple tries, and after that first try that you just saw, the unsuccessful try, we ate and drank and, you know, refilled our tanks. Chinaberry is a very, very soft wood. And it's an invasive species. Cut it down all you want. And it grows prevalent around here. It kind of takes over the island. But you saw that. I mean, there's a ton of Bowdrill fire videos out there to go through. But I just wanted to shoot my own Bowdrill fire with Chinaberry and show you guys how soft and malleable it really is. It's really good wood for this kind of thing. But anyway, I've been Chesney with Texas Bushcraft. That was my Bowdrill fire. Big thanks to Mike and Troy for coming out, and I'll see you on the forum.
You ready?
Yep.
Alright. Hi, this is Troy with Texas Bushcraft, and this will be my second attempt at a Bowdrill fire.
Heating practice.
There's a piece of flint, that's what I was looking for.
Goes down to pressure and speed at the right time.
Oh!
That would have been it. That was close.
Yeah, I burned through it though. Gotta carve another notch. All right, through that one. All right. Be back in a minute.
Put some more charcoal in there.
There's still some in there.
Is it?
Yeah, it didn't even burn all the charcoal off. Oh man, fireboard broke.
Happens.
Okay, take a break.
Speed up now. Pressure. There you go. Keep going. All right. You got something. Blow on it just a little bit. It'll burn. Just throw it in there. There, then. There you go. Now, blow on it. Close it together. Get as much material up against it as you can. And blow on it now. There. It's coming. Blow on it! There you go. There you go.
There it is.
Oh man.
People think just because they got, and I do too, I used to say the same thing, I think just because you get that spark, that you got it, well,
No.
there's the other part of it.
This stuff's still pretty wet, even that dry stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
You could see with that big, thick smoke.
Oh, is that what was keeping me from being able to see what I was doing?
We didn't know if you saw that or not.
No, I didn't see that. Couldn't see that.
That's all right.
Woohoo!
I are a fireman.
Attempt number 3. Alright, so
What have we learned?
we learned that it takes time and patience. But my first board, you can see, that was my first hole for my first fire. Then my second attempt, I broke the board. And then on my third attempt, I just went straight through it. But
Still
we
got
had
it though.
fire.
Indeed.